Welcome to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Idilohai, and on this channel today we'll be talking about a very wonderful and sensitive subject, which is self-esteem. So when I talk about self-esteem, what do I mean? Anyway, can you see me? Yes, I know you're looking at me right there. So this topic is not for everybody, but it's for somebody out there who wishes to, improve on his or her own life. I've been there before. I've been in a situation like that before. At first, I was kind of wanting acceptance from people, but this led me to a lot of, damages by allowing people to decide my life, by allowing people to, to accept my opinion. I went through hell. But at the point, I realized that this is not what I wanted. I wanted best out of life. So I went into reading books on self-development. I went into reading books on self-improvement, on self-esteem, and finally I'm out of it and I'm free and I'm better. When you talk about self-esteem, what do I really want to buttress on this? Self-esteem is all about the way you see yourself, the general view of how you see yourself, and how you allow other people to treat you. So having a good self-esteem is when you have a high and a balanced. When you have a good self-esteem, you have a balanced view of yourself. You have a good, view of yourself. But when you have a bad self-esteem, what does that one lead to? It damages you. It makes you to have mental imbalance. It makes people look at you as inferior. It makes other people's opinion to be above you and you are below. So self-esteem is not only how you see yourself or how you treat yourself. It's also believing that you deserve, believing you deserve more, believing you deserve love, you deserve to be loved and to love, and believing that you value yourself, and also knowing that you value yourself. You value your own thoughts, you value your own feeling, you value your own interest, and you value your own opinion. Self-esteem is also far beyond. It's also far beyond having to treat yourself well and having to like yourself. But it also plays a vital role. Self-esteem also it impacts your life and also plays a vital role on how you allow other people to treat you. So what is the importance of self-esteem? The importance of self-esteem, I would say one, is it makes you feel good about yourself. When you have a good self-esteem, it makes you feel good about yourself. And secondly, it gives you that mental stability. Then thirdly, it gives you positive behavior. It makes you to have positive behavior. Then what are the signs that you're having low or bad self-esteem? Number one is when you think other people are better than you. And secondly is when you dwell more on your negativity and not your achievements. Then thirdly is when you're thinking that other people are better than you. Maybe you're on the skinny side, you're on the chubby side, or your family background, you're not from a rich family, or you are not that intelligent. You allow other people, as in you think people are better than you. Then another point of you knowing if you have a bad self-esteem is when you think you do not deserve to have good things of life. And another one is seeking validation. When you seek validation from other people, You seek validation for other people's opinion. When you want to do this, you believe you can't do it by yourself. You have to go and ask, what this thing I want to do, is it right? Is it wrong? What is your opinion on this? Then, when you're having low self-esteem or bad self-esteem, you think the things which other people, other people in your life have, or you think other people are ahead of you. Then, how do you build a good self-esteem? How do you build a good self-esteem? It's when you are nice to yourself. How to build a good self-esteem? When you are nice to yourself. Be nice to yourself. You're nice to yourself. You treat yourself nicely. You give yourself a nice treat. No matter your level, try to treat yourself very nice. Make yourself come first in everything. Then second one is you do not compare yourself to others. Don't compare yourself to others. Do not compare yourself to others. No matter what they are doing out there, no matter the level of your education, no matter your financial status, no matter whatever level that you find yourself, do not compare yourself with others. People have different lives. You're created differently. Some people weakness might be your strength. Some people's strength might be your weakness. So you treat yourself so good. Treat yourself very, very well. Accept whatever that comes your way. Do not compare yourself to other people. Then another point I will bring out here is remember that no one has a perfect life. Nobody is perfect. Don't try to be a perfectionist in everything. You can make mistakes, but when you make mistakes, don't dwell there. Move up and you keep on moving. Stand up and you keep on moving. No matter how many times you fall there, you stand up and you keep on moving. Nobody is above mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. For you to grow, you have to make a lot of mistakes. For you to grow, you have to make mistakes. You make a lot of mistakes. For you to grow and be a better person, you make mistakes. So when you find yourself making mistakes, don't blame yourself. It's one of those things. Everybody, every rich man you see out there, every successful people you see out there, they've once made mistakes. Then another point is you focus on what you can change and not what you cannot change. The world is going through mess right now. The world is going through mess. So many things are happening. The things you have control over, the things you don't have control over are really happening here. Today, one calamity in one country, another day, something is happening in another country, volcanoes, so many things are happening in the world today. But it's enough for you to think about, it's enough for you to be worrying about. But I'm assuring you that when you focus on the things that you can change, when you focus on your own life, then you'll be a better person. For instance, let me give you for instance, when I say you focus on the things you have control over, is let's say for instance in your house you have a TV and the TV suddenly had a fault, and you have control over that. The only correction you can make to that, the only thing you can do to that is for you to correct that. You can take it to a TV repairer to repair for you. You have control over it. And let us say when it happened, while you are dwelling on that, there's someone now called immediately to tell you what is happening in the world, to tell you what is happening, the calamities. Like of recent, a 21-story building collapsed and a lot of people died in that building. You don't sit down there and start thinking about that. You don't have control over that. The ones you have control over is what has happened to you. How can you change that? How can you change what has happened to you? How can you be a better person? How can you change the story from nobody to somebody? It's what you should focus on. Whether you like it or not, things will happen. The things you don't have control over will happen. Don't dwell on that. Don't get scared. Oh, how is the world going to be in a better form? How is the world going to, how are the politicians doing things this way? How are the presidents of the world doing things this way? The people are dying here, things are happening there. A lot of sad news all over the world. You don't dwell on that. You dwell on your own self. You look inwardly. What are the things working in my life? You dwell on that. You have control over what is happening in your life. At a point in your life, even if you're not married, at a point in your life, you don't have control over it. You don't have control over that. There's things in your life that may be working. That is what you should focus on. Another one is you celebrate. Celebrate every little victories that you have. It doesn't have to be a big accomplishment. It doesn't have to be a big project for the world to see. Just the little things in your life that you accomplished, you celebrate it. You celebrate it. And the last one is surround yourself. Surround yourself with supportive people. Surround yourself with supportive people, people that will give you the energy to go further in life, people that will encourage you, people that will bring out the best in you. You surround yourself with them. Don't surround yourself with negative people.